YouTube, what is up with y'all today? This is Neil Goodfella Neil, coming through with another sneaker review, man. Crazy. This is another Nike Air Max 95 I end up getting. This is the Nike Air Max 95 OG. Are y'all sure this time, Nike? Because y'all got me on them solar red Air Max 95s. The actual OG ones actually look good, but y'all came out with the solar red ones like a few months before those or whatever, and it's just like, why play people like that? You know what I mean? Like, I was definitely already bit the bullet though, and I got it for a deal, but I didn't get the actual OG solar red, so I was just like, forget it, man, forget it. The OG solar red Nike Air Max 95s do look good, so if y'all see those for a deal, definitely pick up, man, because they definitely work it. The whole gradient gray difference and the ones what they just put out now, well, they put out before that, has more of a little bit of gray, but more like that white and black compared to that gray, like a more white and black gradient finish. But anyway, this is about a different colorway though, man. I've been picking up on my Air Max 95s lately, and the color for this is string and total orange. Now string, I guess, must be green, and they got sizes for both men and women. Got a size 9.5, and that equates to a women's 11. So this, with this release right here, I was kind of waiting on the deal, but then I just I didn't pay full price, because like they were starting to sell out kind of quick, because they dropped them by $10-20 or something like that. So I ended up just picking up, man, because I ain't want to be out of luck. I ain't trying to pay shipping plus tax and all that crazy stuff. But anyway, this is the kick right here. I don't call it string as far as this green goes. It's olive green and orange, or total orange. So definitely a fly color, definitely flames. Already had this checked on my Nike sneakers app as far as like kicks to get. These, I think they drop on a Thursday, so I actually got these early. Wow, that's crazy. Wow, I actually got an early review, y'all, with like no intention of actually getting it early. I just happened to, wow, and I didn't even pay extra and shit. But anyway, so yeah, so these right here, definitely something nice for the fall. Crazy, fly, flames. I love it, man. I mean, these are my colors. This is like, I would have an all olive shoe and then like put an orange lace through it or something like that, an all olive green shoe. And I got a Nike Air Footscape the same way. That's olive green. I just put the orange lace through it. But anyway, that's like, I got that pickup like last year, and I didn't feel like going through my collection to try to find that and all that and pull boxes and play Jenga. So these right here, as far as the quality go, let's just get down into the simple math of it. You're looking at like orange behind the tongue, obviously. Got total orange on the insole, and you have the Nike Air on the insole as well in black. Now with this sock liner, I'm part of the black sock gang, so some damage will be done with this as far as the sock liner go. But you also, this is not really necessarily a white. This is more like a tan like color. It's like as if the white got dirty and then somebody tried to wash it. But it's not in a bad way. It's not in a nasty bad way that it, you know, for my sneaker OCD people out there that always like to keep the shoes clean. I like to keep my shoes clean, but I welcome the character process. So so this won't mess with you all like that. But that's just the color. Moving on. The total orange is definitely popping and bright on here. This is the perfect kind of orange to put on this kind of kick. A crimson probably could have worked as well, but this orange definitely pops with this more subtle earth tone olive green. I'm definitely liking it, man. Also too, obviously you can see the swoosh in the back, and that gradient green finish is definitely one of those trademarks I like by with the Air Max 95. I like when they make the gradient effect with the color way they're using. I know not all of them use that. Some of them had completely different colorways, but when it's done right, or the right color in the right colorway, color blocking, like I always say, can make or break a shoe. This one definitely made this a classic joint, and I didn't even know these were OG joints, but I can believe it though. You got more like that mash green on the midsole. As far as like the craftsmanship, it's not bad. It's just typical of Nike. I don't see any glue stains on my pair. And last but not least though, man, I do like those orange, total orange bubbles at the bottom. Crazy fly flames. And then when you do go to the sole of the sneaker, you do still have that total orange. And it's like that Halloween kind of like orange at the bottom. But this orange right here looks like it's a little bit more liquidy or more potent than this right here. But maybe because it's different fabrics and stuff and all that stuff. Obviously you're dealing with air on the inside versus this right here, this elastic band. Definitely a classic shoe. 3M going along the tongue and the mesh. And at this point y'all already should know how Nike Air Max 95 look. At this point as well, like, it's just about textures of the material and how the colors make you feel and what kind of fits to put them with. Ain't no point of too much going on like with the whole history of the Nike Air Max 95 and all that stuff. You know, everybody already did all that. I just feel like this colorway definitely walks on its own. This is one of the colorways you can actually like rock all year round. And another thing too, man, I like when Nike actually takes the time out to actually color the tongue right there. I don't really too much wear my pants over my tongue like this. I actually like to have mine showing most of the time, but in some cases I do. This one I just had a tongue showing, maybe laced up like normal. You do also have the PSIs at the bottom. And going to the back, sometimes this is 3M. I don't know if this is 3M all the time. I haven't really checked, but I know on certain pairs of 95s, excuse me, certain pairs of 95s, this is actually 3M. So what do y'all think in the comments, man? Is y'all copping these joints? Have you copped these joints already? Is this a grail? Can this be a potential grail in the future? I think so, man. A lot of people, a lot of blogs or whatever was calling this undefeated colorway 5s or something like that. And, you know, they just trying to get that click, man. But anyway, it's all to come down to the color, man. If you actually like it, you like it. I feel like this will be a cult classic in the future, if it's not already. And with this being an OG joint, crazy. I could believe it. And before I head up out of here, as far as like how this shoe make me feel, definitely I think about MASH, Army, because this whole green, carrots with the whole, you know what I mean, diced up carrots with the elastic bands. Think a little bit of a Halloween time. That's why I get somewhat of this fall feeling with this orange and this olive. As far as like fits with this, of course, all black and some gray. Play around with that. Definitely make this look like a little bit more like a subtle toned down kick. This is definitely one of the ones that'll speak volumes on your outfit. You know, it'll speak tone, you know, speak a little bit if you're wearing like an all black. As far as this with like a blue jean, you can do it, but it probably depends on the wash. Denim, yeah, you kind of could, but to me, I think these will look a little bit more better with like a dark charcoal or a black pant, black jeans, dark charcoal jeans, or even chino joggers, gray joggers, maybe, I don't know, it depends on how bold you are, maybe some purple joggers. That'd definitely be left field with these. So yeah, I don't want to give too much brain power to this, so rate, comment, and subscribe. This is Nail Goodfella Nail, coming through with the Nike Air Max 95 for 2018, total orange and string colorway, aka olive green colorway. So on my rating scale, man, I definitely give this shoe a A+, man, definitely. So I'm out this joint. Peace.